Okay, we're going live on YouTube. Hey, everybody. Happy holidays. Hope your Christmas was great. New Year's right around the corner. Oh my God, where did 2024 go? It's
Right.
holy cow. Well,
Gone.
I'm here. Michelle's here. Charlotte's supposed to be here. I mean, we're chatting with her
Yeah.
on Facebook Messenger, but she's not in the Zoom yet. It's like, Charlotte, we got to go live. Anyway, we weren't going to wait. So we jumped on here. Lots of people in the chat already. Oh my gosh. First name, last name. We haven't seen first in there in quite a
Yeah.
while. She's got a question. Maria's back in there from Norway. Theo's on. Got a question. You got a question, Theo?
Morenito.
And oh yeah, Mornito. I don't know how to say that. I'm saying it real fast. More Nita. I more need to do something. What? I don't know.
Mornita
Anyway,
Nia. Oh, yeah, there we go.
hey, it's Rowdy Readers Thursday. It's the other hump day.
It is the other hump day.
But actually
Yes.
today is the post Christmas show. Did Santa show up? Look what I got.
Ooh. Ooh, I love it.
Dragon ring
Yes.
with what is that behind it? Jade.
Emerald? Jade?
I think it's jade. I think it's
I
supposed to
think
be
you might
jade.
be
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Solid silver. That's from mom.
Nice.
It's got
I
this
love it.
it's got this really neat, like Lord of the Rings wall, uh looks
Yes.
like a stone wall.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty nifty. It actually fits, which is a miracle.
Right. That's my problem.
First says it's my fighting ring. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I
They
love
call
it.
me the little dragon. Watch out.
Yep.
Brass knuckles. Actually, it's silver knuckles, but it silver knuckles will work. Silver
Yeah.
knuckles will
Yeah.
work. Yeah. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. The
Yeah.
last few years hasn't felt like Christmas around here. I mean, I put some lights up and stuff, but it's just I don't know. I think it's because like this year I hit the 6-0, and the last couple years I was heading towards the 6-0, and it's like,
Right.
yeah, Christmas just doesn't have the same. And
Doesn't have the same
I've been running
feel.
around doing so many things for everybody else. I didn't even do my hair or nothing. I'm just like, I don't care. I'm just going on. Like I have my 19, sorry, two, 19, 2008 San Diego Comic Con shirt
AC.
on.
Yeah.
The last time I was at Comic Con, which is a long time ago. Yeah, I just threw crap on, and here I am. Had Chinese tonight though. It was good.
Hmm. I'm
Yeah.
having leftovers. Dan outdid himself this year. Oh my goodness. So,
I'm gonna send another message. Where are you, Charlotte?
right?
We miss you. Bring your cocktail.
Yes, bring your contact cocktail.
Yeah, I could do
Uh,
with a martini about now. Of course, the only clear stuff I have actually is water. uh, mm, mm. So
yeah, I have
as
this
always, all you
apple
regulars,
cider.
apple cider. Yeah. You guys know what
Mhm.
to do. Put your questions in the chat. Just
Yes.
type them in. There's no list to get on, and we take them in the order that they come in. Of course, unless you grab us a cup of coffee at psychic.cafe/coffee. That's right. That is our coffee page. And I'm going to see if I can pop it in the chat here. I don't think is it linking? Yeah, I think it's linking.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, sometimes it won't link. Like I think if you're not signed in as a moderator, it won't let you put a link in. I don't know. I could be
Maybe.
wrong. I could be wrong, but the last time I tried it, it didn't work. Yeah, yeah. So grab us a cup of coffee and you can jump to the top of the list. Otherwise, we take the questions in the order that they appear in the chat to us, not to you. Remember, on your chat,
Yeah. Yep.
Jack might be before Jane, but on our chat, it might be the other way around. So we take them the order that they're in our chat.
And
First
just
name,
because, yep, and just because Jill fell down the hill doesn't mean she's not last.
that's right. Whatever that was. Anyway, first name says release the dragon. Release the dragon. You know, my first tarot deck was a dragon tarot, and we were talking about that, I think, on Saturday's show.
Mm-hmm.
Steele was here. And I my website back in the day was called dragonseer.com.
Oh,
Yep. And I wanted to read, with a dragon deck, and be the dragon seer. The only problem was that I could never read with that deck. So
right.
I switched to Wade Smith, Oh, speaking of cards, hey, cards of the day. Oh,
Ooh,
look, two of wands. What
nice.
are you getting started? Three of Pentacles. Yep. Who does that look like, using the anvil there, like I'm thinking Telly Savalas. It's Yul
Yeah,
Brynner.
yeah.
It's Yul Brynner. Yeah, half the people out there don't even know who the hell we're talking about. Oh gosh. So anyway, this combination of tarot cards suggests the need for strategic planning and coordination to achieve success. You may have already embarked on a new journey, and now it's time to collaborate with others to achieve your desired outcomes. So there you go. That's what I got. And Dan has joined us. Hi, Dan. Dan's in the chat. Dan's in the chat. Yeah, so
He made it.
I don't know what's going on with Charlotte. Did you send her another
Um,
message?
yeah, she said to give her 15 minutes and that she would be on and that she misses us too.
Because I said, bring your cocktail. So instead of a cocktail, she's taking an antacid and a pain reliever.
Yes, yes.
That's like you early. Tell me about your cider and all the pills you were going to take.
Just a muscle relaxer.
Oh, it could get loopy around here, guys. It could be a lot of fun. You know, Dan's in the chat. He doesn't take anything and he's loopy.
That is so true.
Love you, Dan. Merry Christmas. Hey, thanks for the card, guys.
Oh, you got your
Ho,
card.
ho,
Yay.
ho. Look at this. I just got this in the mail literally today. Of course, it's the day after Christmas, but
Right.
that's because the way our mail is in Tuesday. Do you know our mail has to go to Phoenix and like if you mail something to your neighbor next door, it goes to Phoenix and comes back down. It goes to your neighbor. So there's no telling what's going to ever happen. So yeah. If you're sending me anything, folks, give it 2 weeks. Send it early.
Yeah.
So mail the New Year's cards like yesterday. I'm just saying.
Yes.
I'm just saying. So yes, got a really wonderful card here. Merry Christmas, Dax. May you
Did
get all that you want. Thank you for being you and a part of our family, Dan and Michelle. And by the way, love the ho ho ho. Merry Christmas.
I
Anybody
knew
that
you'd
knows
like
me
that.
locally knows I walk in places and I go ho 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 yo. I mean, I can. It's the only time of year I get to get away with saying you're a hoe.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, and catch this. I got the best present, folks. It was in the card. Look at this.
Yes.
Tarot card stickers. This is the
Aren't they
coolest gift
cute?
ever, guys. Thank you
I
so
love those.
Thank you so much of thinking of something cool like that to send me. It's the perfect thing. I can
Right?
pop,
Just those
I can
little
pop, I
stickers.
can pop them on things,
Yes.
and like cards, or if I send out something or what have you, and just stick a tarot card on. It's so
And
cool.
I have to keep. I have them, and they're in a little round circle of stickers, but I have to
Uh-huh.
keep them hidden because I have 6 girls in the house that range from
Oh,
17 to 34. And
they'll
at
all be
any
gone.
given time, any one of them could walk in here and find them and be like, mine.
Mine. This is funny because like
So,
most of the cards are like exact weight Smith, with some of them slightly different. And then there's
right?
some that are really different, like this. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's called the asterisk. And
Yes, it's one of
asterisk
the
is
cats.
on the cat's bum.
I love it. I love it.
You know, this is totally Dan. I'm telling you, that would be Dan's card sticker.
Oh,
Oh
Charlotte,
my
you're missing out.
god. Oh my god. So new people coming in. I see DIE, Die Tromfrau or something. Anyway, is that German? Anyway, we're just gonna say Die. And Die says, "Can I have a reading?" Yes. Oh, we explained it earlier. You don't have to ask, and we take them in the order that they appear in the chat.
Mhm.
Just type in your question. Now, if you don't have a specific question, that's good. You can just ask for a general, like you might have a question like, does initial J really like me, and what's going to happen? That's a specific question. Or you can just say, can I have a message from the universe? Yep. Oh, and well, I was going to wait till Charlotte came on, but let's do this anyway. When she gets on in 10 minutes or so, we'll ask her to pull some cards, but
Mhm.
I think we should pull cards for the new year.
Yes. Yes. I
Yes.
love it.
And I have the fabulous
Pamela's.
Steel Wizard. You got the box, right?
I do.
Oh, show the box. I got my box back there, but I didn't want to reach by me. Oh, look. There it is. So I'm going to pull some cards from here. I'm going to give a little shuffle here. Pull cards for 2025. Actually, this may be the last show. You have your show on the 28th. If
Hmm.
if Charlotte and I do a show, and you're invited, of course, if Charlotte and I do a show on the 30th on Monday, it'll be the last show and it'll be the New Year's show.
Oh, yeah.
And then, but we'll have one on the 2nd, Thursday the 2nd. So that'll be our New Year's show.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah. And we'll just talk about, setting goals with tarot. Oh, there's an idea. Setting your goals with tarot. Oh my God, I got all kinds of cards that just want to fly out here. All right. And I'm going to give it a little tap, and we're going to do a little cutting action here. Let's see what comes up. Okay. 7 of Pentacles, Harvest, 4 of Wands, Celebration. Ooh, it looks like in the new year we're going to be celebrating some harvest coming in. Look at all that green. Oh my God.
Ooh, very pretty.
Yeah, so that's the cards I got for 2025. It looks like I'm going to be
Hmm.
celebrating some um some things coming to fruition,
Hmm.
reaping some
Oh,
harvest.
all that green makes me want to say be grounded, stay grounded,
Yeah,
get in touch with the earth.
that's perfect. I don't know why, but when you first said all that green, and before you said grounding, when you said all that green, makes me think of the first thing that popped in my head was gratitude, and I don't know why.
That makes sense. Yep.
Yep. I'm checking the chat. Angela just came in. Happy New
Hi,
Year. Well, not
Angela.
yet, but happy post
Yeah.
Christmas. And Glennis is in there.
Nice.
Is it Glennis
Well,
or Glenn? No, it's Glennis. No, because Glennis McCants wrote my favorite numerology book, and it's
oh, that's right.
Gly, and yeah, Glennis.
Hi, Drops.
Oh,
Drops of Jupiter is in there.
oh, Drops is in there. Hi, Drops. I miss
Yes.
Drops. 2025 feels like an interesting year. Yeah, I
Hmm.
I'm feeling good stuff. I'm feeling good stuff. Let's see.
Well, I got
What'd you get?
I got the choice card and I got
And
the
the booby
woman
card.
card.
You got the booby card.
And
Dan
I
loves
feel
that
like,
deck.
right?
I feel like Dan and Chiro Marchetti would get along really well.
I
They're
think
all
so.
about the boobage.
Right?
Although every once in a while, Chiro in one of his decks will throw me a bone and there'll be a hot dude. But
There will be. Yeah.
there are
Yeah.
in some of his decks, yeah. Some of the later ones, especially. Yeah.
So what I'm seeing
What are
is
you seeing?
you are going to be presented with choices. And it
Ooh.
is okay to use your emotional side, and it's okay to use a more emotional maturity that you wouldn't ordinarily use to make those decisions. Because if you trust your intuition, which is a feminine energy,
Ooh, yeah.
you will make the right choice, because neither decision is going to be wrong. It's just which one is going to give you that more deeper satisfaction.
By the way,
So that's what I see.
the most feminine number is the number two.
And look, there are three twos in this,
Exact.
29 and
Yeah.
22.
Yeah.
Yep,
And
all those
it could be
curves.
saying use the woman to make the decision.
Exactly. If you are a
Or
man,
or not.
trust your female.
Yep. Or just, people that are married, like maybe it could just be saying, Dan, let Michelle make the choice. Oh my
Dan,
God.
run. Michelle will get us in trouble.
Oh, anyway, oh my God. It's been busy the last few days or so, and the holiday sales
Hmm.
still going on. If you go over to our website, which is it's coming up right here, half price holiday sale. It's still going on. Here's the address right here, guys. It's coming up in the scroll, psychic.cafe/holidays with an S. And you can get half price readings for me, half price membership, half price certification, half my course is half price. Everything's half price. Oh, but I put something new up, Michelle. I don't know if I can grab that real quick. Where did I put that? There it is. Tarot readers and professional psychics get certified for 2025.
Yes. Oh,
I got the
that's
fireworks going off
beautiful.
there. Isn't that a pretty card?
I love it.
Pretty image. It looks like a card. Anyway, membership and certification is half off, but if you need both, you can get both with this deal at psychic.cafe/certified 2025. It's the numbers 2025. Okay. Certified 2025. Psychic.cafe/certified 2025. Give me just a sec to pop that in the chat. There we go. Popping it in the chat now. And what that does is, Michelle, not only do you get both of them and half price, but actually it's a little less than half price.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah. Because
nice.
half price membership, it's normally $78 a year. It's only 39 right now for the holidays and into the new year. We're going to keep this going into the new year. And then certification half price, normally $138 per level. There's 4 levels, and it's $69 right now.
Yep.
So 69 and 39 is actually 108. I'm doing it for 99 bucks.
Nice.
99 bucks. Go to that URL I just gave you, psychic.cafe,
Yes.
certified 2025, and get certified for 2025
Yeah.
and
Yeah. It's a great deal.
save a bunch. And by the way, if you're already a member, there's still the discounted half off certification. So if you go to the private members group just for members, on the website, which is here, I'll put it in the chat. It's psychic.cafe/guild members. And on that group, it's a private group for members only. There's a link right there near the top that you can click. It's a square link. It says square. And yeah, just click that and you get it for $69. So yeah, we're not leaving you guys out, but if you aren't a member yet, super duper great deal. $99 for membership and certification. Now, if you want my course, if you're looking for a course, it's half price. So instead of $299, it's $149.50. Go over to the website, click on the banner for the holiday sale, and just enroll in my course. Guess what? You're going to get the certification application fee paid for and your membership included free when you enroll in my course. If you've already been doing tarot or Lenormand or oracle cards, or you're some other kind of psychic or astrologer or numerologist, you've been doing this for 20 years, you don't need a course, get the $99 deal. That's the psychic.cafe/certified 2025, and you'll get it for $99. The membership and the certification. Yay. Awesome sauce. Some of our members that are already certified have been using this to get the next level. Actually, you did that, Michelle. You
Yeah,
got this certified
yeah.
professional, and Pamela Steele got certified tarot grandmaster.
Grandmaster.
Yeah,
I love her. She's
she's a
amazing.
certified tarot master for years and years and years and years, and never got around to getting the grandmaster.
Yep.
How are tarot and astrology related? There's an interesting question from
Ooh.
Blue Ives. I'm just going to say Blue. So Blue came in right off the
Hi,
bat.
Blue.
The kind of questions we really like, not that we don't like pulling cards for y'all and answering your interpersonal questions and jobs and career and love and relationships, but it's really cool when you can just ask something cool about tarot or numerology, or
Yeah.
in this case, astrology and tarot. Numerology is intimately associated with tarot. I mean, it literally is tarot. You take the numerology plus the five platonic solids, so it's the five elements from the five platonic solids. All this comes from sacred geometry. That's where they get the deck. And there's a reason why there's 78 cards in the deck. It's because of Metatron's cube, and it's too long of a story to go into right now. It's in my course if you get my course. Now, astrology is associated often with tarot, but it's not related. It's not. I know people think it is. People want it to be. There's associations, the Page of Swords is Gemini and all this kind of stuff. And, it's a universal language, so you can associate any other system like that with tarot. And there are diehard people out there that use tarot and astrology together. I don't. I've never studied astrology. I mean, a little bit, I know the basic stuff, but it's been associated, it's kind of been forced. Okay. And there's other things like that too, like Kabbalah. People swear that, tarot comes from Kabbalah. No, it does not come from Kabbalah. A Kabbalah is associated with it. And because there happens to be 22 paths between the Sifroth and the Tree of Life, there's the 22 major arcana cards, blah, blah. It's a forced association. Nothing wrong with it. It works just like the astrology associations, they work. But you don't need astrology and you don't need Kabbalah. Heck, you don't even need numerology to read tarot cards or any kind of card. Oracle cards, Lenormand. You don't need all these other things. It adds to it. Like, I teach a course called Tarot by the Numbers. And that's why it's called Tarot by the Numbers, because I teach tarot and numerology together. And I break up the deck by the numbers on the cards. So I teach about the one energy in numerology and all the ones, and then all the twos and the threes and the fours and the five and so forth. And then, I show how you can create a numerology chart from somebody's name and birth date. And that's added value. So instead of just doing a reading for people, you can tell them about their numerology. You can go so far as to do a complete numerology report. Michelle does. Michelle, I keep pointing up because on my screen she's above me, but she's actually beside me here somewhere on YouTube. Michelle does numerology reports too, and I do as well. And it has all 9 numbers, the full chart, and then explains the 9 numbers and explains what's going on in the personal year number and all that kind of stuff. You don't have to do a full chart. You could just get, like, lately I've just been getting people's birthdays and giving them their life path number, their attitude number, their personal year number, and talking about that, and then going into the tarot reading with the cards. What's really nice about numerology is, especially if you give them their chart and a whole report, you can send that to them before the reading, and they can read that, and it answers a lot of their questions before they even ask a question and you pull cards. That's the beauty of it. It answers some of their questions. It may bring up new questions, and then they know what to do as far as what to ask when you get together to do the actual card reading. So anyway, what does astrology have to do with tarot? Absolutely nothing. But you can associate it because it's all archetypes, and tarot's a universal system. So every other system can be mapped onto it. But sometimes you have to kind of shoehorn it in, Michelle. It's because
Exactly.
it really
Yeah.
doesn't have anything to do with it. Now you're going to go and talk to an astrologer or a tarot / astrologer, a tarot reader / astrologer, and they're going to go, oh my God, yes, tarot is all about the astrology and the stars in the sky and blah blah. Yeah. You're going to get that. And
No,
I understand.
astrology is the zodiac signs.
I understand where they're coming from. I understand the associations, just like I understand the people that are really into Jewish mysticism and Kabbalah, and how you can kind of map the tree of life and the Sifroth and the 22 paths and all this kind of stuff. But it's associations. It's a jury rigged thing. Whereas the one caveat is numerology. The deck is made up of numbers and the elements. You got to have the elements. You got to have the numbers to have tarot. Not to have oracle cards, though. Oracle, the 78 cards in the tarot deck, that has to be 78 cards, has to have the major and minor arcana, has to have the 22 majors, the 56 minors, the court cards. There's an exact structure, and there's a reason for that. Oracle cards, not so much. You can have any number of oracle cards, 44 of them, or 60 or 52, or however many you want, 100, 103. And there's nothing wrong with that, because you're doing straight reading from, hey, what's in the picture? Say what
Exactly. Yep.
you see. And then Learn them on, they have a actual structure, and you have
Mm-hmm.
already taught some of that on here.
Yes.
Someone else, I can't remember who it was, did a whole class for
Oh,
us
who was that?
back in
Um,
the day. Let me see if I can bring that up real quick.
yeah, I cannot
All
remember.
you got to do is go over to our channel on YouTube, scroll down a little bit, you'll see the all the playlists, and we actually have a playlist for free workshops. And in that playlist, you will find the workshop. Here we go. Learn them on for readers. Whoops. Brenda Elizabeth. It was Brenda Elizabeth Introduction to Learn them on for tarot readers, and it's free right here on
Nice.
our
Okay.
channel. Yes, and we need the watch time, so go watch a few of these.
Oh, yes. Yes, we do. We are so close.
Watch a few of our classes, because that'll help us. We need actually, I'm going to tell you something, Michelle. Are you ready?
I am.
we got monetized today.
Yay! Woohoo!
Woohoo. And
Yes.
we're in the process of getting our AdSense signed up for and everything, so we don't have it functioning yet, all the cool things we get, like
Right.
we're going to get super chats and super stickers and
Yes.
memberships and all this kind of cool stuff.
Yep.
So right now it's in the process of getting signed up here.
Awesome.
Um
And
okay.
I've seen
And it
how it
won't.
works a little bit in another group, and it is
Oh, cool.
so much fun.
Yeah, I can't wait till we can do super chats here in our chat
Yes.
room.
Yes.
And it's not letting me, because it's in the processing, it won't let me go back to the figures, but
Right.
we're like 3006 watch hours and 660 some, what do they call that? My mind just blanked. uh
Members, the
Subscribe.
subscribers.
Subscribers, yeah. So we qualify for the first level, which is those super chats, super stickers, and everything, and we're getting that set up now. Now we need 4,000 watch hours, so we need another 900 and something watch hours, and we need
Okay.
about another 660 some. We need about 330 more subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet,
Yeah.
hello, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We could really use the help. I want to get fully monetized, hopefully in the beginning of the year sometime. So we're actually
Yes.
making money off of all this stuff we're putting on YouTube.
Right.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. So that's everything going on. Lots of cool stuff. Oh my God. I want to go back to first name, last name, who hasn't been on in a while. She put her hand up. Yeah. And she's staying at a hotel. And this is an interesting question. Pull some cards for this, Michelle. First name says, do you see the owner of the hotel I'm staying at hiring me to be a coach slash consultant for him and his son? If so, do you see this? Wait, do you think this will be a good idea, a good working relationship? Thanks. First question is from first name.
I love
First
it.
name, last name.
Okay.
Don't you love that?
Okay. So here is what I am pulling up for you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So with you being the coach, what what is it going to unlock inside of you? Will you be able to
Ooh.
handle being a coach for both of them? Okay, because it could unlock some things inside of you that you may or may not be willing to handle. And again, we've got the woman card, the mature woman. Okay, so if it does unlock some things, you need to handle it like a mature woman would handle some things that she just does not want to handle, but we know she has to. Okay. So, that being said, is it a good idea if you feel that you are going to be appreciated? That's the bouquet card. Then we have the sun card, and that is a big yes. So, yes, I do think this will be a good idea as long as you feel you can handle whatever's going to come out in your own self. Because when you do coaching, you end up healing or hurting yourself as well, depending on how you handle the situation. So that's what is in the cards for you today.
Awesome. Awesome. And I've got a card. I got an answer for Theo. Theo also says, one more thing. How was everyone's Christmas yesterday? So everybody put in the chat, what'd you get good? So I got the dragon ring for those of you that
Yes.
missed that. Oh yes, with the jade and the silver. Oh my god. And
Beautiful.
I got tarot stickers, tarot card stickers.
Yes.
Hey, here's my card from Michelle and Dan. Thanks again, Dan and Michelle. So Theo
I
was
got this
asking about,
really cool charger. Check it out.
oh wow, look at that.
It charges my phone, my watch, and then the iPad or iPods that I don't have yet.
Oh, well, we know what Santa has to bring next year or faster, maybe, Mother's Day. Ooh, or your
Right?
birthday,
Yeah.
whatever comes first. So Theo's asking
My
about
birthday, yeah.
his TV series he's writing. And I'm writing it as a novel, making it a Game of Thrones, but set in Texas. Oh my God. I'm sorry, but that's funny. Game of Thrones in Texas. And I want to know, will this book be successful? Okay, so I got for you the 8 of Cups. 8 is abundance in numerology. This is also a big fat yes card in general in tarot. Okay. But it does mean that you may have something you're attached to, some baggage you have to leave behind and move forward. The figure is walking away. It's hard to make out in this one versus other ones where they're got the walking stick and the cloak and they're going up the hill, in traditional Waite Smith type cards. uh, this one you don't see that, but that's actually what they're doing. They're headed towards this embankment. They're going to be going up. Yeah. So onward and upwards, but you have to leave something you're emotionally, remember, cups are emotions. What are you emotionally attached to that might be holding you back from moving forward in this project? Will it be successful? It says yes. I'm getting a big fat yes on that. The next question was from Maria. Hey guys, I'm wondering what will happen with me and F in the future and what will happen to me? Huh? Well, wait,
Okay.
that sounds like two different questions though.
Hmm.
But Michelle, if you can somehow put them together or figure out, you answer it the way you want to answer it because you are
Okay.
the reader. You are in charge. And let's see. I'm going to see what the next question was. Oh, Maria's
Okay.
asking what my star sign is. Gemini. I think I mentioned that a little earlier.
Yeah.
Gemini.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Maria, when it comes to you and F, there is some information that is going to reveal some hidden truths about his sneakiness that is going to cause you to make you want to do some movement and take some action for yourself. It is time for you to cross a new bridge, okay, to better yourself. This situation you're in is causing you a bunch of hurt and pain from lies that you are being told. And the only way you can move on and be successful is to cross over the bridge and burn it down. Don't have any more contact. Move forward and just start all completely over. Okay, that's what's in store for you. Okay, so I hope that is helpful for you.
Awesome. That sounded good though. Yep. Yep. I think Mornita was the next one. She's been dating Santos for 2 months. Everything was going well, and then he randomly ghosted and stopped talking to me for 2 weeks. So I'm assuming she means the last couple of weeks she hasn't heard from him. My question is, why won't Santos date me? Okay, well, there's a slight difference there between, why is he not talking to me versus why won't he date me? I mean, there's an assumption there. Okay. And this is the thing. You're not going to want to hear the answer, but this is the thing. Especially women asking about guys. You got to understand, guys suck. Okay. And They have very childish outlooks on things, and they have what's called the shiny wait, how do you say it? The shiny object syndrome. Okay. They see the next shiny object and they're on to that, and they forgot about what they were just doing. And I'm not talking about going to the next girl necessarily. The shiny new object could be new job, it could be a car, it could be something they got for Christmas.
Yep.
Just ask Michelle. Dan, dangle anything in front of his face, and just kidding, Dan, just kidding. But no, seriously, men have this. All right. And look what I got. The 7 of Cups. He has all these choices. He has all these things, all these shiny objects. Yes. Okay. Also, there could be a little bit of this going on. You're showing up as the Queen of Wands. Nothing wrong with the Queen of Wands. She's very independent. That is typically the problem. They're too independent. So part of this could not be your fault at all. It's just that Santos is, busy. He's got lots of stuff going on. He has lots of things he can mess with. He's distracted, shiny object, but also it could be partly you, because maybe you came across a little strong here, Queen of Wands is really strong, formidable, and independent, and see, well, I shouldn't put it all on the gals versus the guys thing. It's actually all of us. We start seeing somebody and we forget that, a relationship is just that. It's two or more people relating, meaning, that especially if you're going to go into a relationship, date somebody, there's compromise, there's it's not just you anymore, it's you and him, and possibly you and him, or her and him. And I mean, there's all kinds of relationships nowadays, guys. Don't think everything's binary, because it's not. There's all kinds of polyamorous stuff going on, and things like that. I'm not saying that's going. I'm saying that, you got to cover all the bases anyway. But yeah, there's a dynamic, and some people come across too independent. You got to tone that stuff down. Now, I always tell people, don't get lost in the relationship and lose yourself. But at the same time, you have to remember it's a relationship. So it's a balancing act. It really, really is. I don't know how much of that is actually going on with Santos, but definitely the shiny object syndrome. Look at all those shiny objects he has to play with. That's right. What was the next question, Michelle?
Okay. Let's see. I am finding Emily Lorenz Bradley. I don't know if that's the next question,
It
but
was
that's.
Drops of Jupiter's next.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, because right after Morenita, Die Trum Frau.
Okay, there we
May,
go.
may I get a reading? But I told them to put it in the chat, but they never have so far. Drops of Jupiter says, will I move this year?
Okay, I was way down there.
Yeah. So if you do drops, I'll
Drops.
check for
Okay.
the next one.
All right. And Drops says, will I move this year? Okay. Let's find out. So here's what we have. We have the Labyrinth card. Okay. So There is a lot of movement going on, but there's a lot of trapped feeling. Like even if you move, you're still gonna be in the same situation you're already in. Um, but I also got the heart card. So if you choose things wisely, then you will be able to move. But you have to use your intentions wisely. You have to make sure you're making all the wise decisions, make sure you have your planning ahead of yourself, and don't put basically the cart before the horse, or otherwise you're going to find yourself in more struggle, in more debt, right? And so you don't want to go head first into moving. You want to take your time, look at all your resources, and then you have the lilies. So you want to feel peaceful about this move. And so before you do decide to do that, make sure you have all your ducks in a row. Make sure your intent and your heart is in the right spot. And then you won't feel like this move is dragging you down or holding you down. And then you'll know it's the right time to act on moving. But it looks like, yes, you will be able to move this year. So I hope that is helpful for you.
Awesome. Awesome. I think the next one is from Chills. I've got her question, but first of all, the response from first name. Interesting. And this is the reading I gave to her. I was just concerned about it turning into a weird situation. I need to be firm with my boundaries and in my power. Yes,
Nice.
all to the power.
Yes.
Yes. And speaking of that, that's exactly what I got for Chills. Chills asks, I have a question. I want to know if my ex-girlfriend regrets cheating on me. Okay, so your question, the first thing I get is, why do you care? She's your ex-girlfriend, and keep it that way. Trust me. Okay. We get that all the time on here. And is he coming back to me, or is she coming back to me? And blah, blah, blah. This is the thing. Michelle, look at this. I got the Knight of Cups. You need to be emotionally in control, Chills. You should be see the throne, see he's sitting on the throne that is stone, unmoving. And usually in most of these other versions of this card, you can see the water back there, but normally it's like splashing all over the place, and there's chaos going on around you, but you are steadfast in your throne. This is a hint that you should not be caring about this. And in fact, you should be moving forward. The Chariot says, move forward. You need to get the reins on the black and the white horse want to go in different directions, and you have the reins. You need to rein them in and move forward and make progress, go towards a positive goal. Okay. Now, does she regret it? Yes. So it's not that I'm not answering your question. I'm just saying that we get this a lot. And so, that when I got the King of Cups and the Chariot right away, I was like, oh, the tarot wants you to know that this has nothing to do with your girlfriend. This has to do with you being in emotional control, getting over it, moving forward with the Chariot. Okay. But she shows up as the adolescent maiden of pentacles. She needs to be materialistic. I'm just saying. And the tower card. Boom, 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 boom. I think she regrets it. Just saying. Anyway, that's what I got. Before we go to the next one, there was something I had just seen, and it's hard to make out because Tarot Destroyer came in and put like a gazillion messages, and Dan, thank you, Dan. Dan, erased them all. But there was a response, and I want to get it real quick, and it was really good too. Now I can't find it, but it was really good. Um, I can't remember who it was from. Oh, I know. It was about Theo's book, and he was responding when I way back when I was doing the reading, and the responses we get in the chat, often we don't find them till much later. But I wanted to mention this real quick here. And so, oh, here it is. Theo says, "Thank you, Dax." And Theo says, "I know, right? But it has this Southern drama." Because remember, I was cracking up. Game
Yes.
of Thrones in Texas, and he's saying, I know, right? But this it has this Southern family drama type book. And I'm sitting here, and I had to say this because Michelle, you'll crack up, and everybody else out there watching and listening. Because as soon as he said that Southern family drama, I'm like, they already did this. It's called Dallas, Theo.
Alice.
We don't need Dallas again. In fact, they remade Dallas. And you know
They
what?
did.
You know what? We didn't need the remake of Dallas either. Either. These remake, they remade uh oh god, my mind is blanked. Again, Texas. Texas Rangers. Walker.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
did the new show Walker. I struggled to watch through the first several episodes of the first season. It
Yeah.
was
I can't.
god awful.
Yep.
The main actor, playing Walker,
Hmm.
is what's his face from Supernatural, which I love Supernatural. By the way,
Yeah. But it's not Jensen. I mean, it's
he
not.
is, yeah. Oh, that's the other thing, is that even in Supernatural, which was really great, and it was the two brothers, yeah, he was the worst actor. He couldn't act his way out of a paper bag, a wet paper bag. It was bad, but Jensen kind of carried him. You remember that, Michelle? And
Hmm.
the other actors, they had great actors from all over the place. I mean,
Yeah.
there were
Yep.
so many guest stars that, cameos from like all over. It was like
Yeah.
12 years that show went on.
Yeah.
I think it went like 12,
15.
no, 15.
Yeah.
Holy
15
crap.
seasons.
15 seasons. So you think coming off a show like that, that if he was doing a remake, and I'm not against remakes necessarily, but Walker's one of my favorites, and
You
uh,
just can't.
you can't replace him. You can't,
Mm-mm.
you know, and I mean, he doesn't even do the karate, I mean, that's what made the whole thing was the
Exactly.
karate, and
Hmm.
and uh and making his partner the chick instead of the black guy,
Right? No, no,
trying to
no, no.
trying to make
Yeah.
it PC, it's like bullshit. That is such
It's not,
anyway, but
it's wrong.
I tried to watch it.
It's just wrong on
The
so
other
many
actors
levels.
were not too bad. The kids were a little not great actors. His parent, the two actors playing his parents were really,
Hmm.
they were good. The one, I think the bar owner, she was good, but what's his face? I can't remember his name. I remember Jensen. I don't remember the other guy. Um,
Um,
what the heck was his name?
Jared.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. He sucks. And it was so bad. It was so bad. And then, they've tried to remake Hawaii Five O,
Hmm.
Rockford Files, I
They
mean,
just can't.
all of these shows, they
They can't.
suck.
They do. They're horrible.
Suck. They suck. Yeah. So I just had to, because I saw that in the chat, I just had to say, Theo, do not do Dallas
Yeah. Yeah.
over
Don't
again.
make a new Dallas.
No,
There's only one Dallas,
no.
and JR
There's
already got
also only
shot.
one. Yeah, and it was all a dream. No, and there's only one Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
Although I will say that, they came out with the House of the Dragon, and it's really good.
Mhm.
It's one of the few, and it's not a remake though. It's a continuation. Actually, it's
Yeah.
what do they call it when they go back before a
A
prequel?
prequel.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually a prequel, so it doesn't count. It's not like if they try to redo Jag
Yeah.
or something, or
Yeah.
any of those great old shows. Don't screw it up. Now, I do have to say that I am watching Matlock, and you all remember the old Matlock, right?
Hmm.
And wait, I have to look this stuff up because I always forget it, everything here. Um, so the new TV series, that's the one that's got Kathy Bates in it,
Yes.
and she is fantastic in that.
She is amazing in that.
The original from way back in the day with Andy Griffith, I loved that. That
Yes.
was like the newer Perry Mason. For those that watched Perry Mason from the old days, and then when he did Matlock, it was like a Southern spin, you know, different but Perry Mason esque
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Hmm.
Kathy Bates and the new Matlock is not remaking Matlock.
Nope.
In fact, she references, yeah, Matlock, just like the old TV show. you know, that's her shtick, and it's not even her name. She made it up
Yeah.
to sneak into this firm. And
Oh,
yeah,
she's something else.
it has the courtroom drama, but it also has the behind the scenes courtroom drama.
Yeah.
And there's the overarching story of her trying to get justice for her daughter that, Big Pharma did in.
Yep.
And um and she's working for the very company that probably hid the evidence.
Yep.
So we have to see how that'll all turn out. But it's not a remake, so and it's good. So it's good. Yeah. Walker, trash. I can't believe it. Just recently I went on there. I don't know why it came up, and I said, I'm curious because I never made it past halfway through the first season, right? They're in season 4. It's like, how
My
the hell is that
gosh.
thing even still on television? You know, there
Wow.
will be this fantastic show, and it will be like the best thing on TV in the last 5 years. And after 2 seasons, they'll drop it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then these god awful, crappy
And
shows,
they're on forever.
4 years,
Yeah. I
four
don't get it.
years. Yep. So the Supernatural, actually, I didn't get into watching either. I watched a couple episodes, didn't like it. I like Dresden Files and a lot of similar stuff from around the same era. Well,
Yeah.
the beginning of it, right? So like flash forward, it's going off the air. It's 15th season, right? And I binge watch 14 seasons of Supernatural. There's something to be said about binge watching, because when you binge watch it, it's actually really good.
Yeah.
When you try to watch it and then wait for the next episode and then a week later, the next
Yeah.
it sucked.
It
And I
really.
stopped watching it. But now, yeah, I started watching. I did the same thing with well, Game of Thrones, which greatest thing on television. Everybody watched it. I didn't watch a single episode. Then I finally, when it was going to go off, I binge watched like
Yep.
the first 4 seasons or something. Anyway, I did the same thing with Lost. I got the flu for a week.
That's yep.
I
I
sat
binge
in bed
watched that.
watching Lost because I couldn't stand it past the first year was good, but I couldn't stand it past that. So I forced myself to binge watch it in bed with the cliche,
Yes. Yeah.
and the drink your juice, and I'm binge watching every single episode of Lost.
Yep.
But no, there's another one, and I can't think of it right now, that everybody
I'm
watched. And
I'm watching
hmm,
The
yeah, what are you watching?
Mentalist
Oh my God. The
on
Mentalist.
Prime Video, Amazon Prime. I love it.
And I watched The Mentalist in its original, you know. Um, and I felt like he didn't do enough mentalism on the
Yeah.
show, but a lot
Yeah.
but the really cool thing for me, the reason why I got really hooked into watching it, being a hypnotherapist and an NLP practitioner, I'm watching it, and half the stuff, actually more than half the stuff he's doing, is hypnosis and
Mm-hmm.
NLP techniques, and
Yep. The tapping and the
all
yep.
that all that stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
hypnosis, and he just makes, just talking to somebody makes somebody do what he wants them to do.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
it was a really good show. It was a good
I'm
show.
on season 3, almost through season 3.
Yeah. So let's jump back here. We answered Chill's question, right?
Okay. Yes.
And Emily was like, may I still ask a question? Yes, you can. And that was a long while ago. I don't know if I think you have a spam bot. Yeah. Yeah, Emily. Dan took care of it. Put your question in. May I have any guidance I should know? Okay, so I think it's like more like a general.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Morinita had feedback. He told me he can't date me. I don't know why. I like I said, 7 of Cups, shiny objects. He's busy. And also, remember, you were what? The Queen of Wands. Yeah, maybe he can't date you because he's afraid of you or intimidated by you. And it might not even be conscious. It could be subconsciously he's intimidated. But yeah, so Emily's question, whatever comes up, Michelle,
Okay. So
and
Emily just wants a general.
I'm gonna try to find the next one,
Okay.
and then we're done.
Wow. All
We're
right.
done already.
Wow, that was quick.
Oh, wait a minute. While you're doing that real quick, let me tell people that your show's coming up on Saturday. Do we have a topic? I don't remember a topic. Are we just going to do an open lines kind of?
I think we should do an open line kind of thing.
I mean, not that we have phone lines anymore now that Blog Talk's out of business, but
Right?
we have open chat. Yeah. We're doing an open chat show. Come on Saturday, hang out with us, grab your coffee and tea, ask questions in chat. Or it doesn't, we've discovered lately, Charlotte, who hasn't made it to the show yet, actually, she must be feeling really bad. I'm sorry to hear that. But she was like, can I bring a drink to the show? Can it be Rowdy Reader? Of course it can. Bring your martini.
Yes.
So that's the next show coming up. It may end up being the last show of the year if Charlotte's not feeling well by Monday. If she's feeling well, we'll do a show Monday evening, 8 p.m. New York time. So that's 5 p.m. Pacific. Michelle might join us for the last show of the year. I don't know. But we'll definitely be here on that Thursday, the 2nd, for the first show of the year. And our next, what do you call it? Our next psychic cafe social is going to be on the 12th of January. I want you guys to get that on your calendar. And lastly, don't forget, the holiday sale is going to run into January. Okay. Everything is half off. You'll find that at psychic.cafe/holidays, which I'll put in the chat right now. Remember the certified one where you can get the package certified 2025. You can get the certification and membership package for only $99.99. But if you want half off something else, holidays. I think actually Maria was saying she wanted a reading with me. You can book a reading, Maria, for half off right now. Okay. If you go in to the holiday sale, psychic.cafe/holidays. I know you're in Norway. Don't worry about it. We'll figure out a time to get on, or you can just ask me your questions and I can send you an email response. And so here, here's everything that's half off. So Tarot Guild membership, normally $78 a year, $39 right now. Professional certification, normally $138 per level. If you need to get your first level practitioner, or maybe you're ready for the professional level, the master, grandmaster level, $69 per level. My course is $149.50. That's half off the normal $299, and it includes membership and certification free. Yeah, so you don't need to get the two above it if you get my course. If you don't need my course, buy the membership separately, or if you're already a member, the professional certification. If you need both, remember the sale, psychic.cafe/certified 2025. And my readings, normally $99.99. They're on sale for $49.99 right now. That's right. So just go over to psychic.cafe/holidays and grab those. Michelle, what did you find for Emily?
Emily? Okay.
Yeah,
So
general.
the first card I pulled is the Seven of Cups. Okay. So I feel like you are, in this in particular instance, a lot of people are handing you all of their stuff, but you're focused on your own one issue, your one concern, your one project, but everyone wants you to pay attention to their stuff and try to get you to not be worried about what you want. So, what you need to do, we have the heart and the man. Okay, so what you need to do now is look at your own heart. What is going to make you passionate and keep you focused on what it is you are wanting, right? And what's going to fulfill you. And you have to start looking at things with an analytical mind. Okay, you have to think more like, a king would, like structure and strength, and how would he make this happen. So what you need to do is put your heart and your passion and put those into an analytical structure that you're going to understand, and set some boundaries, because otherwise none of these people down here are going to leave you alone. So set some boundaries. Okay, that's where the fish card comes in. Okay, because what happens when the fish get in the way of the shark? The shark eats them, right? So set your boundaries. Okay, and then you're going to go after what it is you're looking for. And so that's what I have for you.
Awesome sauce. Oh, I think it was Emily said they're making all these Dexter remakes. Not actual remakes, but just like
Mm-hmm.
continue. I had
Mm-hmm.
seen that one Dexter New Blood 2021 with his son, and it was okay, but the ending sucked. It was overall it was pretty terrible. I mean, it
Yeah,
was okay. It was not Dexter, not as good as the original Dexter at all. And
right.
but now they're coming out with what? Dexter Resurrection 2025. Dexter New Blood was the one I just said. What was there was another one. Oh, Dexter Original Sin with Patrick Gibson and Christian Slater 2025. No, 2024. That would be this year. I must have missed that. Now I got to go and download that if it's out there. And then they're coming out with Dexter Resurrection in 2025. I had noticed this actually. I saw, like, you like look at the screen on TV as you're passing by and you see something and it flashes off an ad or something. And it was like, I saw Michael C. Hall and Dexter, and it disappeared. And I'm like, what? They're doing another Dexter. What? And I got all excited because I really like Dexter. Dexter New Blood, not so much. And I don't know if any of these are going to be a continuation of New Blood.
Hmm.
Hopefully not.
Yeah,
The
really.
actor that played his son was good though. I mean, I didn't
Hmm.
dislike him, but Emily says a whole lot of forced plot devices. They're making one for the Trinity Killer too.
Oh,
They're, they're just milking the intellectual property. Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Uh,
Yep.
and then and Maria was asking how long is the reading? Okay, I don't read like other readers, so I don't go. Okay, a half hour is this much, an hour is this much. I've been reading for so many decades that I know that 99% of all readings can be done in a 20 to 40-minute window. Okay. So if I answer your question in 15 minutes, fine. If it takes 20, 25 minutes, fine. If we're on there for 30, 35 minutes, fine. However long it takes, it takes. There's been times when I've gone, 15 minutes, an hour with someone.
Mhm.
And we weren't, I wasn't even paying attention at the time because they were getting a lot of value out of it. And I was enjoying myself doing it and didn't want to stop, you know. And that's a clue, by the way, when I go, oh, I see it's been 15 minutes. Any last minute questions, or how do we tie this up? If I ever say that, that means, yeah, I want to get out of there. Yeah, yeah. Typically, it's a client that's driving you absolutely bonker batty. You know. However, that was Maria asking that, and she's in Norway. And what I suggested was an email reading. I can even do it on video and send you the video. You just ask the questions, I pull the cards, I show what I'm getting, I talk into the camera, and I send you the recording where you can push the button or click the link and just watch it. Which
Yep.
is a lot easier when you're on the other side of the planet and you're, several hours ahead. And, I'd have to get up at 5 a.m. to do a reading with you. Yeah, I ain't doing that. I can type it out in an email or I could do a recording. Okay. And either one I'm happy to do for you. Again, you grab that on the holiday sale page, scroll down a little bit. Here, I'm going to put this in again. Holidays. There it is, psychic.cafe/holidays. You scroll down to where it says book now, click that button. It's $49.99 and just send me a message. Tell me what all your questions are, and I mean, don't go on for ages, try to keep it in the same around the same question, but you can ask three to five, you know, overlapping questions about stuff like that. So that's what I suggest. So there's no time limit on that. So, to answer your question, how long's the reading? Well, however long it takes me to pull the cards and talk into the camera and record it for you, because I'm going to record it or type it up for you. That's how I'm going to do yours. Anyway, but um and if you're flexible, yeah, we could always find time to pop onto a Zoom. That's fine. Let's see. Emily says no one wants to pay for new ideas. Production companies
Right.
have gotten lazy. Hello. Oh my
Big time.
God. Yeah, it's like, I mean, how many spin-offs now of The Walking Dead?
Yeah.
It was the
Yeah.
three main spin-offs. Now it's at least three more
Ugh,
and more to come out.
yeah.
But
That's
that said, uh the what was the one I was just watching? Um geez, now I completely forgot. Let's see, Walking Dead. I'll type it into Fear the Walking Dead. I know it was Daryl Dixon. Yeah, that's it. So I watched Dead City. I'm waiting for another, that's the one with Jeffrey D. Morgan. Is fantastic. I'm wait-
yes.
I'm waiting for another one of those, which I heard they might be doing another one in New York City, Dead City. The Ones Who Live 2024. I think I watched that. That was pretty good. But Daryl Dixon and this was the Book of Carol. this last season, and they brought Carol back. Oh my God, it was so good. It was so good. I actually liked it better than watching the actual Walking Dead
Wow.
and Fear the Walking Dead. I'm
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I never could get into Fear. I watched like several episodes. I downloaded the entire thing. Like I don't know how many it is now,
Wow.
and
Yeah.
but I cannot get past the third or fourth season. I don't know why. I'm just like, oh,
That's where you just
it
yeah.
never could make it through. I may try, if I'm out of things to binge watch and I can't binge watch anything else, then maybe I'll go back. And I can't remember what season I'm on, 4 or 5 or 6. I don't know. There's 8 seasons.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not sure, Michelle, but I think we got through all the questions.
I think we did. I don't see any more.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just mostly Marie asking about her reading.
Yeah.
And she's asking about, can I take PayPal? I don't use PayPal. No. I refuse to use PayPal. I used them for years and years and years, and now they're tacking charges on top of charges, especially for people like you in foreign countries. And I'm not paying those percentages. I'm just
Yeah.
yeah. So you click the link and it takes you over. You put your credit card in, and I use Square for
Yeah. And if you have PayPal, you can put it in the square.
yeah. I don't know. It might do it that way. I don't know.
Yep.
But yeah, just do it that way, and yeah, we can do a Zoom if you want. And that's about it. Don't forget the get certified for 2025. And I love how that get certified for 2025. We got to do a wrap on that, Michelle.
I love it. Yeah.
Maybe Dan will do it. I don't know. But don't forget that that's the one where you can get the membership and your certification. If you don't need my course, you can
Yep.
you can join, and when you're ready, you can apply for certification at any time, but grab the package now when it's $99.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Dan's certified. Yeah, he's a he's I'm gonna do, I think sometime next year I'm gonna do the Tarot Master.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Well, that's it, folks. That's all she wrote. We got to get out of here. Places to go, things to do.
Dinner to eat because Dan
Yeah.
totally outdid himself this year, and I have been waiting to eat leftovers. Oh my goodness. Very excited.
Everybody. Thanks, Michelle.
Bye. Thank
Hope Charlotte
you.
feels better. Feel better,
You
Charlotte.
too. Bye, Charlotte.